Hey Queens, I'm Bailey. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm going to be going over my March update for my Pan That Palette slash singles sort of situation. So yeah, please don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, everyone hit that like button because it would help your girl out. Let's get started. Let's start off with the not so exciting news. So we'll go over my singles. So I have this champagne color from my Butter London Natural Goddess palette. I have used it a total of two times. Just kidding. I've used it 2 times, so not very much progress, but I'm happy that I at least used it once. Next is this green shade that's very hard to get out of here, and well, I've only used it once, so not very much progress with that one either. I've been focusing heavily on a specific shade, and I'm sure you've already guessed which one it is, but next is my black shade from the Conspiracy palette, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit all around the steering wheel, I'm gonna get rid of the imprint. Wrong-o. I only use this 7 times. I only use this as eyeliner, and even though it is a very powdery black, I still could not do it. Not with only doing it 7 times. But that's because I've been so extremely focused on this one shade because it is so hard to make any visual progress on this shade. This is the Brown Matte from the Butter London Natural Goddess palette. I used it a total of 20 times. And the only reason why it looks like I have a lot of progress is because twice I used it as a liquid liner, so I would scrape some of it off and then, you know, mix it with setting spray and then apply it that way. And it looks a lot better than when I just try to do dry with an eyeliner brush and throw it on there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna continue to try and do that as much as possible because I'm getting tired of this shade. I really am. 20 times and it only looks like that. That is insane in the membrane. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my complimentary palette that I had in. I had this in for 3 months and I really shouldn't have. This is the Raw Beauty Kristi Pure palette. I did not use the rainbow side at all, but this side I did, and I actually did not use up my whole heart. It actually just got to a point and just fell out. But I'd like to think I used all of it. I didn't use Mood Point at all this month. I don't know why, I just didn't, but I did use up that shade, and because I used up that shade, I decided to roll in another palette. I'm ready to get this one out, kind of getting bored of it, wasn't using all the shades anyways, and I don't expect I ever will with these complimentary palettes because I'm so hyper-focused on my palette that it's not even funny. So, to take the place of the Raw Beauty Kristi Pure palette, I'm bringing in the BH Cosmetics Opalescent palette. And I have been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I've already hit pan on Flutter, which is the beige shade. Go figure. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why I brought this in after I talk about my Pan That palette, and you'll be like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, Bailey. So, my Pan That palette is the Too Faced Life is a Festival palette. It's disgusting. It's gross. I don't care because I don't actually like Too Faced, and I just want to get rid of this palette so bad. So, insert picture of what palettes looked like last month. And it's not a whole lot different this month. Although, some of the shades, you're going to be like, wow, Bailey, you made a lot of progress. And you're absolutely right, because I focused on 2 shades. I only focused on 2 shades. I was like, I want to finish these shades. I didn't finish them. I got really close, but I didn't finish them. So let's just go through the shades. So Young and Free, I used 3 times. I did not have side pan last month, but I do now. Euphoric, which is almost gone. I know I'm gonna finish it up this next month. I used this 16 times. I used this like it was crack. Oh my gosh, I was using this like crazy. And this is a very beautiful shade. It can lean more pink, it can lean more gold. I like it. It's very versatile. I can wear it with anything. Desert Vibes, which is the, well, I guess it's the only like nudie matte. So like I can wear it every day easily. I used it a total of 23 times. Look, I've got to be able to finish this up next month, right? Right, like I can finish that up. That little sliver, I think so. I think so. Next is, I took Rainbow Life and Sunset Dream out. We know this, love it. Next is Fun in the Sun. I use this a total of 5 times, and I have kind of moved the pan this way. I think I'm gonna start moving it this way and just go down. Yeah. It's going slowly but surely. Next is Beamin', which is right here. I only use this shade as an inner corner highlight, so not a lot of it gets used at one time, but it is very powdery and a lot of it flakes off when I'm dipping into it. So there is a little bit of progress on this as well. I expanded the pan out this way, so hopefully I can just keep that momentum going. Then we've got Fireflies, which I used 4 times. I've expanded the pan a little bit. I think I'm just gonna start working over here, trying to get this to go down. So I probably won't see a whole lot of pan expansion for a while, especially if I'm only using it 4 times a month. So there's that. Next, we've got Mystic Rain, and I only use that once. There's a bigger dip, but it is really hard to wear this to work. I'm always just hesitant to use it, so there's that. Then we've got Fun to See, which I've slightly expanded the pan, but not much. I only used it twice. Yeah, I only used it twice. Another shade that's really hard for me to wear to work. Then we've got Artist Pass. I only used it once, and Dusk Till Dawn. I use this 0 times. I think, I don't know. It's not that it's, okay, it's just not a shade I'm ever gonna wear. I think I'm gonna get rid of Dusk Till Dawn because it's not for me. It's not a shade that I wear. I really don't like blues in general, but this one's just not for me, so I think I am gonna get rid of it. So anyways, the reason why I'm bringing up the BH Opalescent palette is because I think I can start using some of these mattes in here to start building up looks like this dainty, wow, I almost said Danity. Wow, I'm tired. Okay, so this dainty shade is very similar to the Desert. I think I can use that a lot. I can use Charm to have warmer looks, or use these shades for some cooler tone looks. I'm not going to use these 2 browns down here just because I have the brown shade from the Butter London palette and I am focused on that. Focused. I don't really plan on using the shimmers in here just because in the Too Faced palette it's mostly shimmers and I want to get some use out of them. And if I'm not using them, I want to use this Champagne shade. So this is kind of where I'm at. My goals are to finish Desert Vibes and Euphoric this next month. And I think those are definitely realistic goals. I may have made a mistake rolling this in. I might have rolled this in a little too soon because I don't know. It might take me a bit to actually use this up in the month. I think I can do it, but I think it'll be later in the month when it happens. So we will see. But Euphoric, it's gonna go. It's gonna go bye-bye. So that's the goal. My plan is to use up those 2 shades so I can start focusing on everything else in my project, and we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this panning journey with me. Please don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, everyone hit that like button because it would help you grow out. You guys have a good one now. Bye-bye.